So I know you're wondering what this is. This right here is to absorb the fumes that comes from the solder pot that you tend the wires with. I'm still waiting for the solder pot to get ready, along with the knob machine, because I'm going to do both today. After I finish these, I'm going to do the knobs. But anyway, while I'm getting ready, the question of the day: is a woman obligated to give sex on a date, or if a guy takes her out on a date? First date, the answer is no. She's not obligated to. And I understand why women don't want to give it up right away, which we're going to get to that. But me personally, I'm saying, just going to, add a little bit of context to this. I'm saying, me personally, I don't like dinner dates. I don't like dinner dates. Me, I'd rather do something that's a little bit more interactive, like go play like miniature golf or shoot some pool, go to Dave and Buster's. I like to do something like that. Me, the way I look at a dinner date, it's like paying for an interview. That's what it feels like. And on top of that, I usually don't take a woman out until I've talked to her for at least a week, like over the phone, text, even in person, whatever the case may be. That's the way I like to do it. But to each his own. Now, that's not saying I won't go out on one. You know what I mean? I'm willing to, but it's just not ideal. And no, it's not about being cheap or anything like that. Like I said, I just like to do something more interactive. I like to get to know somebody through action more so than words, because people always put their best foot forward. It's easy to put on the front. It's easy to pull out your representative and not your real self. You don't get to know the real person until you really start vibing with them, or you start living together, or something like that. But yeah, women are not obligated to give up sex on the first date. And there's many reasons behind that. Women on average, not saying there's no exceptions to the rule, because there is, they have to feel a guy out first before they give up the cookies. Us, we're ready to have sex on a whim. Now, there are women like that they look at a dude and be like, oh yeah, he can get it. Now, the thing is, women already know off bat if they want to let a dude smash or not, but they're not going to let him smash. Because like I said, there has to be some kind of connection first before she gives it up. And also, it can come from past experience. Like some women, they gave up sex on a first date to a guy that they really liked. And once he got it, he dipped because the magic is gone. See, the thing is, once a woman gives up the sex, the magic is gone. And you need something else to give you leverage. You know what I mean? Like you have to have something besides that for the guy to stick around. So that's what I'm saying. Like some women, they gave up sex, the guy dipped, did it to the second dude she liked, the third dude she liked. So it can be that, like, okay, this dude I really like, so I don't want to give it up to him right away because he might leave too, just like the last 3, 4, 5. So that can be also, a contributing factor to why they don't put out right away. Another reason, they can just be stringing you along. You can just be a foodie call. Like, yeah, I don't really like this dude, but I might as well get a free meal out of him. And you realize they can do that every day of the week. You know what I mean? Like, you can mess with a different dude every day of the week. You can get a free meal every day of the week when you really think about it. And that's something a lot of women take advantage of.
What is that, 22nd?
Today is the 22nd. Yeah, like I said, I just had to answer a question real quick.
Oh, today's age 22 or 22.
Yep, 22. But yep, I'm saying, so that's why, a lot of them don't want to put out right away. But like I said, bro, sometimes she's just not feeling you like that. Now, one thing I will say that a woman should definitely give up on the first date, at least for me, because it'll be like a done deal afterwards. I'm saying if I don't get it. And by the end of the date, you should at least get a kiss on the first date. I don't expect to get sex on the first date right away. And that's just the way it is, and for reasons I've given. But yeah, like I'm saying, it's like if she really likes you, she's gonna kiss you at least. At least. If I don't get a kiss, then I know she don't really like me, and I'm gonna cut her off. But like I said, that's how I rock. Like, I don't know about everybody else, but at least a kiss on the first date, easily. Like I'm saying, otherwise, that's a telltale sign that she's stringing you along, and you need to cut her off ASAP. Okay, another thing, the 90-day rule, because this also plays into that. The 90-day rule. Should women abide by that rule? And that's another no. You should have sex when it feels right, or when the time feels right. That's when you give it up. Ideally, I don't want to wait too long. Because you got to think about it. Women like sex just as much as men do. And I know a lot of men don't want to believe that, but they do. Trust me. So I'm saying, in essence, for both parties, if you really like somebody, you're not going to make them wait that long. Like I said, with us, we're ready right away. I'm saying if it's a chick that we really like, even if we don't like her, if she's willing to put out, we're on it right away. Women are the same way in that regard. They're not going to make a dude they really like, wait too long. I'm saying the 90-day rule is basically when you get to the point that it feels obligatory. Like, okay, this guy, he's been messing with me this long. He's been taking me out, this day, this week, that week. I'll fine. I'll just give him some pussy just because. That's what it feels like afterwards. And you don't want to, have a sexual encounter with a woman that doesn't really like you like that. Now with dudes, it's like whatever, as long as I get my nut, I'm good. And that's it. But I'm saying, nah, that's not the wave. I'm saying when you actually are intimate with a woman that really likes you, that shit hits different. It hits way different. But yeah, like I'm saying, but this came about because of the recent videos I've been seeing, like the dude that took the woman out to Applebee's, which I mean, that's not necessarily the most appealing place, but he split the check because she said that she wasn't going to put out. Like, I'm not just going to give you sex because you took me out. And then he's like, fine, then we're going to split the check. And then she tells him, fuck you. And then that's when he responds back, that's the problem, you won't. Which, that was good. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, I don't know, it makes you look desperate, and you don't want to look desperate, because that's automatically going to be a turnoff. I'm saying, like, if you're a little bit more cool and calm about it, she's going to give it up right away, like, or sooner than later. Correction, sooner than later. But yeah, once again, women are not obligated to give up sex on the first date, and more than likely, they're not going to give up sex on the first date. So just go in with that mindset, and always remember, like I said, if you do take her out, at the end of the date, if she doesn't kiss you, cut her off. I guess I slammed the table too hard on that one. Cut her off. I mean that. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Southpaw Slick, I'm out. But remember that. They're not obligated to give up sex on the first date. You have to work your way to it. Hopefully you get it by the first week or the first like 2-3 days. If you get it the first like 2-3 dates, that's pretty much when you're in good territory. If she does the 90-day rule shit, don't even bother, because she ain't really feeling you. She's just using you for what she can get until she finds somebody she really likes. So I'm saying, like, women like to monkey branch like that. So keep that in mind. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.